Hello everybody, Jared back again. Welcome back to another episode of Banished. Welcome back to the tiny town of Bountree, not Bounty, as I've been saying again and again. There's an R there. My dyslexia says otherwise, but apparently my dyslexia doesn't know what it's talking about, and it really is Bountree. So I'm going to say Boundary. Bounty again and again and again, just as a heads up, but the real word is Boundary. All right, guys, let's just jump into this. So we finished off last episode after me slightly panicking about my coal to charcoal to, you know, all that jazz. At least we're making furnace fuel from our charcoal, which is great. And I think we're actually just using the furnace fuel in our actual houses, right? So I don't know what I was complaining about. So we're using the charcoal in our houses, which is good. But I was getting the furnace fuel for later. That will be a good thing to have. But right now, that all that charcoal is kind of useless to us. Or sorry, the furnace fuel would be useless to us. We need actual coal, and we are getting it. Let's actually be playing in the background here. We are getting it. I have my coal shack up here. In fact, if I look at this, we actually already are getting coal. So on that note, let's take one down, one away, because I should start working towards getting some laborers in here. All right, some comments from last episode. One of the most important one. Well, actually, that whole cool comment came from Yuli telling me to calm down, which, yeah, agreed, I should calm down. And they also pointed out that if I did want an emergency injection of coal, I could put down a really quick coal mine. I can just use really any of these mines can be used to get coal. That's a stone mine, obviously, but I can use a standard mine to mine iron and coal. I could also use something like a biddy mine and like really just get some, you know, coal basically right from right here if I wanted to. And it might not be a bad idea, but we are obviously about to get our very own coal, so we don't need that. But if I wanted to, I could put one down right there. So thank you for pointing that out. I am just going to say this is fine. But to actually make our lives a little bit easier, let's actually just say, can you, not copper, sorry, I want collect iron ore. Collect almost everything. Collect this. Let's just go collect some of that coal so we have some going. They're going to actually be able to get some of this going. We do want to work you, actually. So let's put someone to work there now that there is coal to make some glass so we can do this whole production. We also were working out all down here. So it looks like we got the nut haven here, but no one to work it. They're building the nut roaster. We really just need some more people, guys. And there's actually nobody working at the forest platform, which is fine. It is just a workshop. This is a lot of people that need working. Okay, the other comment that I really want to look into was Fablia? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. She pointed out that I really should make sure I have enough homes in all of my working areas. I've been doing a pretty good job of placing down homes in spots that I need, but this is a good example of a spot that she pointed out, thinking I only had one house. I do have two houses down here. Actually, I have Tree Topper 1, Tree Topper 2, but only 4 workers are working out here, and unfortunately, if you go down here, you can take a look at the paths button. My workers in this house are actually working at our forestry spot here, which means, and also at these farms, so I assumed they'd be coming from these homes over here to work over here. They are not. They are using these ones. So we need a few more homes in this general region, and I think we can make that happen. What I want to use, actually, is the, what home am I talking about, guys? I think it's under CC, right? Yeah, CC, and then it goes under row houses. There are these cool homes that I discovered at the very, 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 very end of my last playthrough. They're called captain's houses. They're itty bitty, but they're pretty awesome. I'm gonna try and put 3 of them down here. They take only stone and lumber, but they are pretty awesome. We're gonna see if that does the trick. Let's make this a priority, actually, so that they build this next. Increase the priority down there, and let's bump this up to 5. Go forth and prosper. And then we should slowly start making glass. In fact, they've already got their coal and they've already got their glass. This is amazing. The next thing I really want is probably a path across here so these guys have a little bit of a quicker journey across. We're probably fine for right now. It's not too far of a walk for everybody to go. We do have a bunch of laborers coming along. We probably want some more homes pretty pronto. Wow, what am I talking about? We're already building homes pronto. This is amazing. The other thing I could consider down here with how many people are living down here. Oh, can I actually click on these homes now? I can. Great. And look at all of this increase of homage. Right. There's the forester. I guess it's mostly single people. And so actually there is a decent chunk of people that need to branch off and tailor into different places. And look at that, we have some labor force. Absolutely beautiful. On that note, let's put one person in here and one person in here. That should have made it so that everybody is good to go. These guys are going to grab food from here and then hopefully make it out of firewood, apparently. Oh, can I make it out of something else? No. So what are you going to make? We're going to have to see what they make, but these guys actually need firewood. That means I'm going to need to have an actual firewood chopper doing something, or at the very least have some firewood going. Oh, dear. Oh dear, guys. Let's get ourselves a firewood maker going in here. Well, seeing as this is the Forest Haven, let's use the actual Forest Haven stuff. What do we got here, guys? We've got... I guess we have to go to this one, right? Yeah. Resources. Firewood storage, and then I've just got a chopper. Well, seeing as they're already here... Whoa, did that just get put down? It did. You know what? I'm going to say that is fine. Let's throw down a quick stockpile so they actually have somewhere to put all this stuff. Maybe something along the lines of that big. And we should be good to go. Yeah, I think we should be good to go. Now, you guys are not going to have anything to roast for a little while. So let's actually make that not work until we start getting a stockpile of seeds going. In fact, they've already got walnuts. What am I talking about? Go for it. Come back. Come back. Do the things. You have walnuts. You're good to go. All right, let's see if these guys have been built up. Okay, so we have, oh no, right there. We have built these guys up. A 73-year-old herdsman has moved in there. Nobody has moved in there, but these homes should make it so that we have a few more people working in these kind of locations and making it all nice and better. It's gonna be fan-bloody-tastic. We don't have a lot of builders working on things though. How are we doing with glass here, by the way? We've made 23 glass. Does that mean that we can slowly start working on these guys? Let's see if that is the case. Have you guys produced anything, by the way? They brought in fodder. I guess we're waiting on... Oh, I haven't unpaused this. There's the other thing I could unpause. Getting that magazine up and running is going to make this go much, much easier. Although, possibly giving them an actual storage spot might not be a bad idea either. Although they have a storage spot here and here. Never mind. Both of those things. Oh, that looks fantastic, doesn't it, guys? It looks like it all matches together. I am mad that this is just one family that has everything like that. We are definitely going to have to give these guys some more homes. You know what? Oh no, we had a herdsman crushed by a rock? What do you do hanging out near rocks, herdsman? Good God. Well, giving these guys some more places to live is going to be necessary pronto, but I guess we need to wait for some more people to age out of studentship, because there's mostly just students here. So I am considering putting a school out here, just an itty-bitty little one. I guess we'll have to discuss that later. You guys are all getting in. This is looking absolutely glorious, so that's going to be a lot more food for these guys to bring in the future. Where are you, my friends? You're my hunter. There you are, all of you guys. Bringing in food galore. Hopefully they are now in a little bit of a better location. Let's take a quick gander. If I can actually click on the actual spots. You guys are coming from a home out there and a home out there, which is not great. You guys, on the other hand, are coming directly from here. So that's a bit better. That's fine. That's good. That's fine. We should be good to go. I guess these homes are... a little bit too close and not enough stuff over here for it to work out as well as we want it to. How are you doing, by the way? You're not doing well. Is that because we don't have any firewood? That might be the case. If that's the case and we're waiting on this guy being built up, let's actually tell you not to work right now. I could use the extra labor, obviously. All right, I guess we're just going to continue on here, guys. You are being built. You are in waiting for glass. 10 coal, another 29. That should be the perfect amount of glass to get this guy finished. In fact, it is. We're about to get a new greenhouse up and running, guys. This is absolutely fantastic. What I might do is, you've got me 200 in the last season. How much do we have here? 422. Let's just say, yeah, we already have 1,000. But if I got up to 1,500, And for right now, I'm going to say we don't need you working there because that is unnecessary. That should be putting one more person out there that can help us over here once we get this guy done, because more food is better. More food is always better. Now, homes out here, we should start thinking about housing these guys, because as of right now, they have to come across from here, which isn't the farthest distance in the entire world. In fact, it's kind of okay. Maybe I shouldn't be concerned too much about it. I don't want to have too big of a population boom. But we do have a bit of an aging population as well, and there are some students that are waiting to move out. I guess they're waiting until they come out of school before they're able to jump out. You, my friend? Oh, heck no, dude. Heck no, brah. Bring me up to 9,000. I'm not even going to worry about anything over 9,000. You also need a stockpile, don't you, friendo? And you guys need a road. So we were using the PI road, if I recall correctly. So let's bring you to there. Like so. And let's give him a stockpile as well, because why the heck not, right? You can have a stockpile that goes like this. Is there a reason why you can't? Oh, I'm still using a PEI road. There we go. There's your stockpile, dude. And I'm still considering some kind of road from here over. I'm thinking right there probably makes the most sense. Now, again, I don't want to have too much going. Yeah, there we go. Fertilizer and water for barley. Let's make blueberries, and let's put one person working here. So, they are going to need fertilizer and barley. Have you guys not made anything? Those are supposed to take fodder and water. Somebody works here collecting water. Have I collected any water? Let's take a quick look here and see. In the W's. Doesn't seem like water has been collected. Does that mean that this does not work the way that I want it to? Food limit. Water well. I'm not too sure if that is not functioning or if there's a different situation happening there that I'm just missing. What have you done? You are producing mushrooms. Well, if that's the case, we might have a wee bit of an issue. Well, what we could probably go looking under is where those actual greenhouses are, right? If we look at the greenhouses, that's storage, sorry. No, that's the wrong type of greenhouse, isn't it? Sorry. It's these guys? No. Greenhouse for pumpkin, oil press. We actually have some homes there, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Where is the greenhouse under? Oh, got myself a little distracted, guys. Do we want anything from these guys? I don't think so. You can just go away unless you have anything that I want to buy later. I think we can probably just say he can go away. Yeah, you can be dismissed, my friend. Come back later. Come back when we need you. So you are really going to need some new stuff here. So you need water. What is it that we need for water? Okay, so food, greenhouses, tropical greenhouse, water production. Okay. Celtic water well, a water pump. I'm going to put that down right there and we'll see if that does the trick. Let's make this a high priority to go make that up. We're slowly building up this magazine. I'm also going to allow them to work there if they can. And then hopefully this water well will do the trick. And I guess the other thing I need to do is a nice little stone road from here all the way across. Now this fodder field, he's doing a good job of growing it all the way out there, isn't he? In fact, he's probably doing an excellent job bringing in a bunch of fodder. Look at you go, my friend. All right, and you are quickly building this guy up. It's producing water. Let's have one person go work there. Let's not work here because this is doing absolutely nothing. So we probably should delete that. And we want to see this guy produce. Now these guys, hopefully we'll just put it in the magazine, but for right now, let's just see how it works. He's using a hoe on it for some weird reason. Whoop, there was a little bit of a stutter there. Somebody died of old age. A farmer has replaced him. Both unfortunate, but also just the way that it goes. Look at that food go up there, though, guys. That's pretty awesome. I'm not going to be mad about that. Let's go take a quick gander over here and see how our herds are doing. Making wool like nobody's business and making milk like nobody's business. You guys are making me what? Coats out of wool. How much wool coats have you made in the last year? 15 wool coats. We are slowly but surely getting there. Have you produced any water? There's the water, which means they're going to go in here. Let's make the limit go up to 30,000, so that's not a limit anymore. You just need fodder and water. You should be fine. This guy has not produced anything, but that's because this guy hasn't produced anything. Hopefully, it's all going to bring itself about here. Hopefully. Now, how have you been doing, my friend? You got coal, 92. We've got another one here. Are you actually producing? I don't know if it's producing or not. It does have everything that it needs, but I'm not too sure if it's producing or not. So this guy, I think I'm going to delete him. I think that he did not work the way that I wanted him to. So let's get rid of you. Get out of here, bro. And I'm a little annoyed as to why this guy isn't going to get everything that he needs. He has access to water. He has access to fodder. Right there's the fodder. Right there's the water. He's able to go get all that stuff, but he's refusing to do it. And this bothers me. There you go. Now go back to work. Hopefully he'll go out and get things done the way that he needs to. I'm really hoping that's going to all figure itself out over the winter here, because that would be fantastic. 2 out of the 5 people that are working there, we're almost done this bad boy, and that's going to give us so much storage for food and everything over there. Perfect. Do I want to throw one of my workers over here, guys? Fuel limit we can definitely bump up. I guess I could throw one person out here. There you go. Again, really not thinking as we go. What is your problem? You are a job. You are just a worker in general. Oh, that means I probably didn't take you away when I destroyed your spot. There you go, dude. Now you can stop complaining. In fact, why don't you come work here? Make this work better so that we can make these work better so that people can stop complaining. And it looks like we got that magazine done, which is amazing. That's going to give me storage galore over in that general direction. Let's move ourselves back up. My builders have nothing to build. Well, in that case, build these guys. They can be built up, and we don't have to worry about anything. Now, this is probably going to be my housing for all of these guys, or possibly more. So let's let's actually just throw some roads down. I was using these guys, so we were doing that. Let's go straight down to there. We should be good to go. Now, you don't have any workers. I'm still very, very interested to know whether this is actually functioning or not. This isn't functioning, and that's bothering me. It has fodder. Come on, just do what it's supposed to do, guys, please. Oh, I'm so frustrated by that. It's not like they live a long distance away. All right, let's take a quick gander one more time at where they live. So one of them lives here. Stableman. What are you up to? You are picking up resources for your house. Or are you picking up resources for there? Where are you going? Why are you doing that? You're supposed to be working here. Can I make that can I just make the actual building itself a priority? I don't know. Something is broken there, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Now, they have some gathering baskets. They also have cabbages. Do I need any of those things? I mean, I wouldn't say no to some of these gathering baskets just because I know I can use them for things. Let's grab some of these gathering baskets. And barrels? I'm going to assume I might need a barrel for something. And acorns. All right, so that's 80 bucks. Well, you know what? Let's just sell 2. Well, that's actually going to be a lot. Let's just buy everything here because, you know, there's nothing like having too much food. 1,000. All right, trade. Thanks, dude. What do you have to order that I could possibly grab in the future? You have apples. Do you have seeds at all? It seems like he is a straight up things salesman. So I'm going to say that you come back with whatever the heck you want in the future, my friend. Please and thank you. Please work. I am getting a little bit fed up with you, my friend. Getting a little bit fed up with you. Let's try one more time here. So that's where that is. Hunting, breeding, water production. All right, so fertilizer and water. Tip, greenhouse need fertilizer and water over time. Each job done. Best source fertilizer is stable. Pastures with some animals will help a lot too. The water comes from the water well or water tower. Village crop field. White Grove. I'm a bit intrigued as to why it is not functioning the way that I want it to, guys. Tis a bit intriguing. They've got the well there again. They've got the water there again, sorry. So they should being the optimal word, be pushing forward for that, but I'm not too sure if it's going to work or not. Okay, anything else that our builders should be building? They're busy working on this bad boy. They're just waiting on the glass. I guess we should give them something else. We have some more nomads at the town center. How many nomads are we looking at here, guys? 8 of them? I'm going to allow it. Come in, 8. We have 8 people that are homeless. Is that so? I really would have expected there to be homes for you guys right away. Well, if that's the case, let's slow it down just a little bit. Let's make sure that we have 3 builders, 5 non-workers. That's fine. This is really bothering me by a huge amount. That bothers me. Let's put this guy to work because he should now have access to some firewood. Perfect. And there's walnuts galore in there, right? We should give these guys a place to put their walnuts. Maybe just a small storage, a Celtic storage shelter. Up to 700. This is 1200. Let's do that one. Right there. That's fine. They can go out and build that for me. And let's give these guys somewhere to live. Maybe along this edge here. What do we want to do for these guys home-wise? Now, I could do more of those captain towers, but I think I'm actually just going to go straight up using the CC, going into these houses. So there are officer towers and stuff like that. Artisan house. What do you look like? You look very interesting. What about you? You're a journeyman house. So those guys need a little bit more extra stuff that we don't have access to. Now, I could just throw, again, more captain's towers down. And it would kind of make it look like they're part of this, which is kind of hilarious. You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I want to do something a little bit more fancy. What kind of fancy do we want to do, guys? Maybe we'll go and do some of these row houses. So we have access to a bunch of these row houses. There's the modular stuff, and then they go along with these row house things. These are the angled ones. Now, these are the ones we've already been using, aren't they? They're these ones over here. Yeah, maybe we want to try something a little bit different then. We could go stacked. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Maybe we throw a hospital over here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll throw a wee little hospital over here. Right there. And then let's also throw down something else for this general region. An urban school. Or an urban chapel. A chapel probably wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's do a chapel. All right, so there's 1 and 2, and then we need to do a second story. So they go there and there, and then the third story will go... Ooh, maybe we can't do the third story there if we do it that way. So we need to go in here and say, die a terrible death to both of you, and we'll just get the third story in here first. So that was through here. Stacked houses, you guys, third story, right there. Unless we can produce some flour up there. No, we want homes here. We want homes, so let's do a home. And that'll be enough workers for the majority of this little area. All right, let's continue moving forward. That'll be for all of you guys. Now we do need a few more homes though, or people are going to get a little bit panicky. Now it's not the end of the world. 8 homeless people. Where do we want these guys living, guys? You know what? Let's give these guys a tiny little home for themselves. I think that's a good use for that captain's tower situation. In fact, instead of the captain's tower, let's use the journeyman's tower. Right there. I still wish they were able to jump in like beside these guys, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. But I could throw a few journeyman's tower along the back there, but for right now we're going to throw a journeyman tower in there. Let's also throw a journeyman tower in right here. That'll give those guys places to live that are right by their homes. And let's make that a priority here. Let's do prioritizing you and prioritizing you. Please and thank you. Still super mad at this, you guys. Why are you not being worked? And why is it not working? These are my questions. I want them answered. There's no fertilizer being done by either of those two things, so that is not something that can happen. Old age, 9 people. 29 to 48, we're doing fine when it comes to kids to adult situation, so that's fine. Let's take a quick look at our production here to make sure we're still overproducing food, and we are at the moment heavily overproducing food, so we are fine. We are producing the amount that we are using when it comes to tools, so a new tool spot would be nice. We're keeping up with the limit. I could always add another person there, so we're actually not in dire needs of that quite yet. Anywhere else where we're pushing? Oh, right, they're building that guy up as well. Well, that guy will be smooth sailing once we get there. Let's speed this up to 5 for a little bit. Wow, somebody dying of starvation. Yikes. Laborer, child. That is not cool. Not my favorite situation at all. Less not so my favorite situation than that, though. That really sucks. I'm just so mad about that situation. What is it that is slowing us down for this? Over time, we've produced 129. At least that was last season. Not too sure if that's the full season or not, though. All right, we do have some of these towers here. Ooh, the teacher. That's going to be a long jaunt for you, my friend. Student. Ooh, yikes. Maybe we should get them to do the bridge sooner rather than later. You know what? Why don't we put the bridge down, even if they don't get it done? They don't get it done. Let's do bridge. Let's do covered bridges. Wooden covered. Covered bridge. Just taking a look at what these need. I don't mind if it actually uses the length of rod. That's fine. So if I were to do you there. Sure. Again, that's a lot of things for all of our builders to do, but I'm just going to pare them back a little bit. We're getting all of our people delivering things to them. This, just, come on, please. Figure yourself out. You're making coal now? Okay, you know what? I'm going to delete this building and I'm going to put it back again, guys. I'm going to delete it and then replace it. I feel like it should work, and it's really just causing me a huge amount of issues. Do we have stablemen here that I need to move along? You guys, yes. And you are not going to work because you're not producing anything. So let's take it down. And that's going to leave us with 5 laborers. Food is going to be an issue, but that's okay. We're going to leave it be for a little while. Yes. Woo! Look at this pretty boy. Aren't you a gorgeous dude? I didn't realize it would be that pretty, you guys. It's been a while since I made one of those. So this I'm considering just attaching there, but I guess for right now we can leave it be. Those guys have a fresh new baby boy. That's nice to see. These guys, oh, no, sorry, these guys are children and adult, just straight up adult, and then 2 children that have not traded anything. We got somebody here, though. What do you have? You have peanuts. I mean, thinking once again. Let's work you, give you someone to work there so we can get more of these, because I think that, again, having this kind of food is probably not a bad idea. I don't know if we need avocado, but I will take your peanuts. Okay, with all of that, how much do we have? Let's just do all of them. That's going to give me more than enough money to buy everything that they have. Okay. They're $8. Let's go down to 57. And that's it. Trade. Dismiss. Thank you for your service, my friends. And there is a new hospital here. So I'm not going to put anybody to work there quite yet, just because we don't have anybody sick, but that's just somewhere that we can shove somebody in the future. I'm going to say be worked, but you're not allowed to work there. So no, don't work there. Go work over there. There we go. So they are the same group of people right there. We have some domesticated animals, guys. Well, there's that. All right, that guy's done. So with him gone, let's see if I can figure this thing out. So fodder, not renewable resources. All right, so we have the stable. It generates domesticated animal resources. And then we have the stable for production of domesticated animals. Let's see if... All right, this is the best for producing fertilizer. Let's see if this guy produces fertilizer. I'm just gonna rotate it around. Maybe I'll throw it in. We're gonna throw you up there, and we're gonna throw you there, and see which one of those produces better. This guy is just not gonna be worked, so stop doing that. Stop working you. Stop working you. And stop working you. None of you guys are being worked. Stop taking away my one guy that is busy working away there. All right, so you're being put down. That's fine. All seems to be functioning the way I want it to. Let's just see if there's anything else. So we already have the fodder farmers doing their due diligence. That's fine. A florist. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then there's a flax, which we don't need. Another crushed by rocks, man. Stop crushing my people, guys. All right, you need oats, barley, or corn. Okay, so you're definitely not going to be worked. At least not right away until one of these guys produces something like barley. Let's get this guy in here. Hopefully, he's going to figure itself out. This is really what we want. You're going to go like that. You're going to go to there. Like that. You, my friend, do that. Now we have a nice little path along. Oh, I could have put it there. Oh, man. That would have been a better idea, guys. Oh, well, I've made a choice. I've made a choice. Look at this beautiful bridge, though. It is really pretty. This model is absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. All right, you're digging up sand. Can I make you dig something else? I could. Do I need anything else? How much sand do I have? Where are you putting all your sand, by the way? I don't think I've given them a stockpile for it. Has it all been thrown over here? No, I don't know where he's taking all that sand. Let's give him a stockpile. Right here, you can have a stockpile that goes right there, friend. Because iron is going there. It looks like you are not fully full, but you're getting there. Is this where that's the stone stockpile. That is full. Yikes. I guess you can have more storage. You are in here. Let's give you a worker. Now, you're making it out of water, which is coming from here. In fact, we have some water in here, 115, and fodder. You have both of what you need. So let's see if he'll actually do his job. You, my friend, have some fishing nets. I'm going to take that. I guess I'll take your copperware. And I don't really need anything else, so I'm just going to sell you with... I'm just going to take that. And I'll even give you extra for it. Go forth, my friend. Bring me seeds. I need seeds, friend. Ooh, look how many workers we have, guys. Now, with that many workers, you can't do that. You're doing barley. Let's make it on... Sorry, on barley. Are you doing anything? You have the water. You have the water. Can you please, fodder and water. Fodder is right there. Do you guys have any idea why it's not working? I really have no idea why it's not working, and it's really bothering me. Because I can't make barley until I get that going. Do any of you guys just do pumpkin straight up? What about you? Can I set you to... I can set you to corn. Let's set him to corn. And let's set these guys to corn, I guess. And we can add one person to work here. Is there going to be somebody that doesn't have a job? I'm not too sure. But we're going to try and make that work. Can I just set someone to work there, please? Oh, and those are just pure on those stable jobs? Or are those these jobs? They are these jobs. They're farmers. Okay, so they are going to go out there and do farming. Ooh, look at this, guys. Our cows are getting to a point where we are almost in need of a new spot. That means, also, we've been at 10 speed this whole time, guys. Let's slow this down to 2 while we wrap this episode up. I'm going to need to add some more land for them to work with. So, using pastries, hill conforming. This one is going to go this size. We're going to rotate that around until there's a spot for them to be. I'm actually going to be okay with them going right there. Right, it's 30 by 30 that I want to go to. I'm thinking that actually 30 by 20 is probably fine. So there's a giant one. And then we're going to have another one over here. This one's going to be 30 by, looks like 22. That one's also going to go over there. And now we're going to have 2 different spots for those guys to go to. It'll be absolutely epic. They're going to live in houses over here. That's the reason why I put them in those corners. I can probably put a few more of these homes down, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, we'll see if we need to put some more down there. We probably do right now, so let's just throw a few more of those homes down there while we're thinking about it. So they're in here. It's the captain's home. Captain's tower. Everybody lives in their own little tower. It's amazing. There we go. 2 more people for this whole general area. It's going to be fantastic. Everybody's heating their homes from things they need. This is amazing. Have you made anything? You have not. Have you made anything? You're making coal. I don't know why that's working the way that it's working, guys. These guys are pumping out glass like nobody's business. That's fine. Okay, you know what? I have one more thing I want to put down before the end of the episode, guys. And that is, I have not given anybody any faith yet. And I want to do that before we run away. So, where am I going to find some faith? I think the easiest thing for me to plop down is going to be in here. No, not the Druidic Order. Which one is it, you guys? Is it you? No. Is it you? No. There is a type of spot. Not AT. Not you. There it is. It's this bad boy. The Sacred Stone, a place of worship for 120 believers. It is itty bitty living space. We can put it right there, and it'll get this entire area. I can throw another one. I could even throw another one in here. Wouldn't be a terrible plan. I could throw one right there. And these just take stone, so they are absolutely fantastic. They're cheap as all heck. And they just do... They do what needs to be done. They do what needs to be done. So we're gonna throw another Sacred Stone down there. Everybody's got somewhere to go pray. These guys don't, but they can live with that. Whoa! I just noticed these guys. Oh, this is a whole situation for... Where did I just find this, guys? Over to there. It is wooden fort decorations. I can make myself a giant fort and connect them with all these walls. Well, we might have to think about doing that in the future. But for right now, I think I'm going to call this quits. If you guys have any idea why the stables are not working, I would love to hear it. These guys have corn, so they should start pumping out domesticated animals. If they start pumping out fertilizer, then we're good to go. If they don't, we may have to strike doing all of this and just move in our standard greenhouses. I would hate to do it, but it might be something we have to push for. The other thing we could push for, and this is over here, is there is actually a new kind of greenhouse. It is over here in the building. It's over here. It uses compost to grow vegetables. It's a little circular greenhouse, which looks absolutely amazing, but it takes these crystals to use. We'd have to put a crystal farm in, which looks like this, and then we'd have to get compost. And then the compost, no, that's not the compost. There it is. Uses discarded vegetables to make compost. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Pretty cool. So we could, if we see that these don't work, move over to these kind of greenhouses. I just kind of want to have an extra step involved, so we can't just plop these guys everywhere and just mass produce food. So let me know if you guys have any tips or tricks for me to get myself some fertilizer. If you guys don't, we'll have to work our way another way. And on that note, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode of Banished, where we're using the Mega Mod 9 mod pack. Thanks, everybody. Bye.